Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes, please.
10 minutes starting now.
Perfect, thanks. Video log of the day number 261 of the progress of the habits, and I just officially finished all of the habits. I am just, I'm gonna go for a walk in a bit and prepare some more bread. I've been baking a lot of bread every day actually. Today I put some silver needles, that's the name of this tea that I'm drinking, a mix with the mate, and it's so delicious. So I just finished all my habits, and I even printed out my new page, but I still have to pick it up from the printer. And I did my Duolingo first thing in the morning. Then I called with my friend. We had a long conversation for about an hour or so, maybe 2 hours. Then I started doing my habits. I meditated, did my push-ups. Today I did a few sit-ups as well. I've been feeling like I wanted to do sit-ups, just including them in the push-up routine. So I finished the push-ups. I did 25. I don't know, today I felt more energized, and I did 25, and then I did 10 push-ups, just something small, something for me to adapt and keep doing every day. I do want to have a six-pack. I do want to get that six-pack, and still is in my plans. So okay, if I'm not doing something very just focus on that, I'm just gonna do a little bit every day of it. Part of the habits, you know. Then after that I read the book Map of Bones. I think I'm on page number 300 and something. Let's see, I have it right here. 319. I'm enjoying the book so much. Right now they were talking about some scuba diving adventure that they're doing. They're exploring some, I think they're trying to find the tomb of Alexander the Great. And I'm liking this so much. I do want to start my scuba diving journey. I am a scuba diver. I am a PADI Advanced Open Water Certified Scuba Diver, and I've done some scuba diving in my life, but I definitely want to start doing way much more. And I'm gonna start planning something about it. Scuba diving, oh, I feel the adventure. I feel it's just something that I enjoy a lot. Scuba diving is definitely one of my favorite things to do. So they're talking about that. I'm getting excited. I'm thinking about that. There's this mask that I was seeing years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. It's this scuba diving mask, entire mask, that you can communicate with your team when you're scuba diving, and I want to get that so bad. I don't even know the name. I'll find it on YouTube in a bit, but it is a cool thing. It's such a cool, it looks like from a video game or something like that. It's so futuristic, and that was like 6 years ago. Yeah, I think that technology is awesome, because it's not the easiest thing to communicate underwater because of the waves, the radio waves. It works in a different way. Then after I was reading with the book, I did my new habit, 10 minutes only. Then I started journaling, 10 minutes as well, maybe a little bit more than 10 minutes. And then I started writing in the book. Today I called it set a timer for 10 minutes, day 108. Today's my day 108 doing this. So my mom, she started her own book. Today will be her day number 2. And my sister, she also started her book 4 days ago, but I don't think she's been keeping up with it because she hasn't told me anything about it. She hasn't told me anything about it yet. I'll send her a message. I'll send her a message right now. I'll call her right now to see how it's going. Let's see. Let's do a little quick call to see if she's been doing. Yo, Socols.
Hola, hermano.
¿Cómo vas?
Sí, no puedo estar con la camarita, ando caminando.
Ah, huevo, ¿saliste a caminar? Sí.
¿Eh?
A huevo, qué chido que saliste a caminar. No, nada más te estaba llamando para ver cómo ibas con lo de tu libro.
Ah, huevo, no lo he sentido.
¿No? Hoy sería tu día número 4, si le hubiera seguido dando.
Es verdad.
Es verdad, ya
Voy
llevarías
a
4
una
páginas.
clase de salsa.
Ah, a huevo, qué chingón.
Sí.
Va, pues bueno, diviértete en tu clase de salsa y cuando regreses le das solo 10 minutos.
Sí.
Ok, háblame cuando lo termines.
Órale.
Órale.
¿Tú qué haces?
Yo estoy terminando de hacer mis hábitos.
¿En Houston?
¿Eh?
¿En Houston?
Sí, en Houston todavía.
¿Sigue haciendo mucho frío?
No, ya no está haciendo nada de frío.
Ah, qué bueno.
Pero bueno, déjate llamo ahorita en un ratito.
Órale, pues.
Ok, love you.
Beso, bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Okay, so it would be her day number 4, but she hasn't done it. It's just a little reminder that I'm paying attention and I think about it. Because I'm on my day number 108. I know if you have, in my opinion, in my mind, how things work in my mind is I can allow myself a few days of a strict freeze, that I can still count it, but never more than 3 days without doing it, because then you start making the habit of not doing it also. That's the tricky part. So definitely I like to be checking on the people that are committing to themselves, and if I like, there's no pressure or anything. I don't get any benefit of anybody doing their own habits. It's just, I like that people realize the powerful thing of doing something every day. So today I woke up and I was talking to my friend, and we were talking, and now he's gonna start his own habits. It's 5 habits that he's gonna start, but it's gonna be interesting. I usually recommend only starting with 3 habits on a day, but yeah, I will check on him. It's not gonna be the easiest thing, but he's a very disciplined man, and he's very smart, and he knows how to handle this thing. So I think he's gonna do pretty good, and I'm gonna be reminding him every day, hey, how are you doing? Are you doing your habits? How do you feel doing them? Maybe 10 minutes is a lot, or maybe it's supposed to be a small challenge on a daily basis, so your mind flows with you, so your mind doesn't feel like, oh, I gotta do so much thing if it's an hour of doing this or that, especially if you haven't done any of these new things. It's the adaptation. That's what I'm trying to do. Your mind molding and adapting to this new person, to this new character that you're building, these skills to improve, the man or the woman, whatever the case. So the day, and then now I'm doing this vlog, and in a bit I'm gonna go walk with my mom. And yeah, I call this day 108. Is it working? That's the title. Is it working? Are the habits working? That's what I'm talking about. Is there any change that I can see in my life, in my mind, the way I behave or something? And then I wrote a few things about it. That's my 10-minute timer. Oh, I will not read it right now. It'll be for another day. Maybe, yeah, another day. I don't know. But that's the video log of the day, 261, and that's it. That is it. Only 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes recording here. 10 minutes doing this little smallest things. It's not that easy. It's not that easy sometimes to just go ahead and start the habits. I know that. But it becomes easier. It becomes easier. And these are things that I choose for myself. You know, these are things that I decided that I wanted to do them. And that's what I'm doing, you know. I'm keeping a promise to that person hundreds of days ago, that myself, you know, he wanted to do these things, and now I'm doing them, and now I keep doing them, and it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing to be doing these things. I don't know. Well, that was the day 261. Do your habits. Write the day that you're on your journey. Day 1, day 3, day 45, whatever day it is that you're doing it, just keep that in mind. I emphasize that so much because the streak really motivates you to be able to know how many days you've been doing it. At least for me, maybe it's not the same for everyone, but for me, it's like, oh, that's really nice. The fact that I've been able to do this for so many days, it's just an amazing thing. All right, peace. Sayonara.